In this final chapter, everything we have learned begins to come together. All the ideas about focus, priority, habits, and simplicity now move from theory into real life. This chapter is not about concepts anymore. It is about how you live, how you choose, how you shape your days, and how you decide who you are becoming. The author invites us to stop seeing the one thing as just a productivity method. It is not a trick to do more in less time. It is not a tool to stay busy. It is a way of living with intention, a way of organizing your life around what truly matters most. Living your one thing means that your work has direction. Your goals are no longer scattered. Your energy is no longer wasted. You begin to feel that your life is aligned instead of divided. You stop chasing everything, and instead you start building something meaningful. Many people spend their lives running from one responsibility to another. They react to problems, they react to pressure, they react to expectations, and slowly, without realizing it, they lose connection with what they truly want. Their days become full, but their hearts feel empty. This chapter brings us back to a simple but powerful truth. You cannot build a meaningful life by accident. You must build it with awareness. The author explains that living your one thing requires courage, because when you choose one clear direction, you must also accept that you cannot be everything to everyone. You cannot follow every opportunity. You cannot satisfy every demand. And that is not weakness. That is wisdom. When your yes becomes clearer, your no becomes stronger. And with that strength comes peace. Living with focus also changes the way you experience time. Time no longer feels like something that attacks you. It becomes something you use with intention. Your calendar becomes a reflection of your values. Your schedule becomes a mirror of your priorities. When your one thing appears clearly in your daily life, your confidence grows quietly. Not the loud confidence that comes from words, but the deep confidence that comes from progress. The author also reminds us that your one thing is not the same in every season of life. Sometimes your one thing is your career. Sometimes it is your health. Sometimes it is your family. Sometimes it is healing. Life moves in phases, and wisdom is knowing what deserves the center of your attention right now. Living your one thing also requires patience. Focus does not always give fast rewards. It gives deep rewards. It gives results that last. It builds a foundation instead of a shortcut. And foundations take time. This chapter teaches us that distraction is easy. Focus is rare. And because focus is rare, its rewards are powerful. When you live with intention in a world full of noise, your life naturally becomes different. The author also shows us that living your one thing does not mean living without challenges. It means that when challenges appear, you face them with clarity. You do not feel lost. You do not feel scattered. You know what matters, and you protect it. One of the most beautiful ideas in this chapter is that focus brings peace. When your life is aligned with what truly matters to you, your heart becomes quieter. Your mind becomes lighter. You stop feeling like you are running without arriving anywhere. You begin to feel rooted. At the end of this final chapter, the author leaves us with a message that is simple but powerful enough to change a life. Your success will not be decided by the many things you tried. It will be decided by the one thing you honored consistently. When you live for everything, you build nothing. When you live for the one thing that truly matters, you build a life with meaning depth, and direction. And this is the true power of the one thing. If this final chapter touched your heart and helped you see your life more clearly, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for more powerful book summaries that inspire real change.